as we proceed to give you what you need.
It's the boys in the hood, sell anything you try. 5 in the morning on the corner clocking. Yeah, we wrong, but damn nigga try to stop us. And you can get it anywhere, anywhere. Them boys got hurt, them boys got paid.
Episode 2 Bro Banter. What's going on, lads?
Sup?
What up?
Scoots with the sunglasses. Deezy
Blocking
sucking
the
on a
haters.
lolly.
Yeah, my contributions will be slim at the beginning here. I'm trying to go through this popsicle quick, but
You did
if
work, son.
man, I get brain freeze so often too.
Me
I
too.
don't want to rush this.
Yeah.
Tell me about
It
it.
looks like you just literally rushed it.
Wow.
If you know what I'm saying.
All right,
Yeah.
yo. While you work that popsicle, let me introduce a new segment. I thought for episode 2, it'd be a good idea for our listeners to get to know you guys a little bit better. So we have a bunch of different segments today that we didn't do on the first epi because we focused on sports because we're sports guys. But these guys are deep. Balls. I wouldn't say that about myself. I pretty much just like sports and that's it. But
you just like to go deep.
yeah, balls deep.
I like girls.
Jesse, I'd say
Jesse likes girls.
I'd say Jesse and I
Official.
are probably most similar in the sense that sports is most of our interest, but he's also an expert in relocation. And
Lots of experience in relocation.
Corey is, he's the onion of the group. He's got layers. And Corey,
Yes.
I was trying to think today how I would describe Corey for people who don't know him. He's basically like, if you combined Drake with Ryan Getzlaff and Russell Westbrook's fashion sense, you would get Corey.
Confirmed.
I mean, he's a musician, he's a rapper, and a bit of a fashionista. And our
I'm
boy,
so okay with that.
Man, that's the nicest thing anyone's ever said about Corey, and B, it's the most accurate thing.
I'm just waiting for the mean thing to happen, like shortly.
No, and our boy Scoots, not only does he like sports, but he also likes things like soccer, and soccer and Tour de France, and most importantly, this guy loves some food. So we are going to open with Scoots segment. We are calling it Salami and Gluten. And Scoots,
Literally his two favorite foods.
Those are my two favorite food groups. Like, if I was in charge of the Canada Food Guide, I would change it from a triangle, like a pyramid of foods, to just like 2 sections.
Equally sized salami and gluten.
Gluten and salami.
I can't handle this man wearing sunglasses, man. Looks like he's looking at the ceiling.
So, Scoots, I know you put in a bit of a shift on Sunday. So
Man,
I want you to.
I put in a full I would argue I put in a full weekend shift.
So from the moment you woke up Sunday till the moment you went to bed, I want to know every calorie you consumed.
So I'm actually gonna back up to Saturday.
Wow. Okay.
I'm gonna start off by saying I went to the gym Saturday morning. Thank God, otherwise I probably wouldn't be alive today.
What's the point? Go ahead. Sorry,
Bro. I think like I said, the point is I'm still alive to tell the tale.
All right.
So I made my first appearance at the Lieutenant's Pump of the weekend, Saturday, for brunch. It was like Saturday afternoon. It was like 1 o'clock. Had a full English, couple of poached eggs, poached medium, a little hot sauce, see hash browns, bacon, sausage, some mushrooms on there, fried tomato. Whew, knock me down and call me Susan. And
all right, Susan.
And then so Tim and Jesse and I went for breakfast on Sunday right before you guys tried on some suits.
Brunch.
And I don't know. See, so as a food guy, but also as a Caesar guy, I would say that we were there before they served alcohol. Okay. Therefore, it wasn't brunch yet because I couldn't get a Caesar.
I got you.
Late breakfast. I'm just saying. So I was pretty reasonable. I got what did I get? I got you have so many brunches you forget. I think I had a breakfast sandwich of some sort. Oh yeah, it was like a bagel sandwich.
Yes. With
hash browns, obviously. Come on, obviously. And so that was there was a fair bit of gluten on there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so that was, I don't know, we met around 10:30 or so for that.
Yeah.
And then you guys went to do your suit thing. And I went to basically shower and then went to brunch number dose. Once again at the pump. Met a good friend of ours, a mutual friend, which you guys surprised her with a little appearance. Christine, a.k.a. Bendy.
Shout out Bendy.
A.k.a. the Bendy one. At which point I had a charcuterie board, which was actually like a board of gluten and salami. Like this thing literally had like 3 kinds of salami, and the gluten course was a large pretzel. And yeah, it was great.
And this was about 2 hours after we had breakfast.
2 hours. I wasn't hungry. Just for the record, I was not hungry.
Great.
This is disgusting.
That's the best thing about him. He doesn't have to be
done
hungry.
yet. Come on, pump your brakes, Deezy. So, needless to say, like I didn't really have like a lot to eat all afternoon, but hit up the Rito Carlton racetrack for some gambling on the ponies, which was not fruitful. Not a single trifecta was won. So hit up the buffet to eat away my sorrows. There it is. That's like honestly like the double brunch was nothing compared to the buffet.
It's just a warm up.
Like that was just like stretch the stomach out, baby. Put on a feed bag and do work, son.
Training camp, I get it.
Yeah, exactly. 2 days. It's called 2 days. Look it up.
Yo, this guy's BMO is like next level.
Honestly,
this is completely out of
honestly,
control.
I woke up at like 4 a.m. and just needed to hit the Tums so hard, like I was dying. Like it was rough. Like I literally every culture that was served, every culture's food that was served at the buffet, I fired it up.
I didn't know, like, as a former fat guy, I didn't know that like Tums was like a legit thing. Like I didn't know but wait, let me finish.
Okay.
I wasn't done.
As a current fat guy, I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah, but like, listen. So like, I used to do like, I didn't know people like carried those around. Like they were like, it was until our hockey tournament a couple weekends ago, and I thought I was dying.
Half our squad had Tums in their pocket.
I legitimately thought I was dying, and like half, like Tim said, half the squad pulled out a rack full of Tums.
That's
variety.
And I just popped a couple, and I was good to go.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
We need to clarify. Corey thought he was having a heart attack, and it turns out he just needed some Tums.
Man, tubing all over again.
I legit thought I was
I've
dying.
never had a Tum in my life. I don't know what they do.
Yeah, but your BMI is like
BMI's on point.
Yeah, you don't do what I did on the weekend.
My Sunday was different than yours, but same but different. You know, same but different because
cool.
Because I didn't have 2 brunches, but then after we went to the 2 Expectations and Lieutenant's Pump, I had a beer there, and then Tim and I went to Happy Goat, which was a coffee shop, which I've never been to. But
sounds unreal.
But then I had a pint there, and then we went from there. Tim left by that point, but then I went from there to Suzy Q. We bought a dozen donuts and shared some, but I probably had about 4 or 5. I probably had about 4 donuts myself. I was just cutting them in half, had different varieties, so I had that.
You got it.
And then we went from there, went back to Orleans, went to the Clock Tower, to their new location.
Yeah, new clock. Shout out to the new Clock Tower.
Had 2 pints there, had calamari, chicken fingers and fries, and then went and played dominoes with Kyle and Brad and some other people, and then...
Wait, by played dominoes, do you mean you ordered Domino's pizza?
No, we played Mexican Train, which is a Domino's.
Okay, yeah. I like Domino's. It sounds badass.
And then I just chain ate like 4 chocolate chip cookies, 4 Bud Lights, and a bag of Humpty Dumpty Cheetos.
Yeah, unreal. That's what I'm talking about.
Had a pudding and applesauce, and went to bed.
That's sick. So at the buffet, I had like roast beef, a quesadilla, probably like 8 egg rolls. They were like Golden Palace style.
I never had 8.
What the hell?
8 egg rolls.
Like they come in half dozens.
Some pasta, And then I had like 7 different desserts. I honestly, like, I felt awful. Like, I felt so bad after this.
You
like,
know, Mark bought a dozen, ate 8, and then went to
no,
work
it's
the next day and
buffet,
had
bro.
4
You
for
just
breakfast.
like go ham.
Oh, so you had tinfoil in the pockets. Good on you.
Nah.
In case it's in question, yes, Scoots is single and ready to mingle.
Wow.
Wow. That was funny and shade all at the same time, but I respect
Single and jingles.
it. Single and these hips don't lie.
Well, anyway, boys, we might as well. We're gonna get through sports talk real quick, and then we're gonna have some fun today. We like I said, we got a bunch of new segments that each of us are doing. But what is the more shocking statement if I were to say it last year? Donald Trump is going to be the president of the United States, or the Nashville Predators are going to win the Stanley Cup?
Trump.
Before June 30th last year, I would have said the Predators. Post June 30th, Trump. It's fucking bananas, man.
Actually, I think it's,
There
I don't
it
know.
is. Yeah,
I don't know.
Go Corey.
Trump's a donkey, man.
He's a donkey.
Trump's an absolute donkey. Like it's like it just blows my mind the fact that this guy is running a country like day in, day out. The stuff that comes out of that office is just mind-boggling. Like I can't understand it. Whereas I feel like the Predators have been like they've been good. And like they've like I was reading this article today about how they built up and like they like built through the like Tim, just hold on.
It's finger time.
They were like building like their defense. That's what they concentrated on. They knew they had to build through the draft, and then finally they started making all these calculated strategic trades to start bringing in offense. And now they're at the point where I feel like I don't know, like it's not that surprising.
Yeah, no.
My only thing was I actually thought I'm just gonna be super quick. Wow, I honestly thought that like the one thing was that they finally got all the other pieces together, and Pecorine is now past his prime. Although, like, obviously he's had an unreal playoff, so I can't take that away from him. He's been unreal. And now, Tim, say your piece because you had your finger up.
I just thought Corey would like to know. Another thing about Corey that you guys need to know is he is a degenerate gambler. And I found out today that you can get plus 120 odds that Donald Trump will not finish his first term. Would you take those odds? And how much would you put down? No.
So here's the thing. Since day one, it's like, oh my God, he's gonna get impeached. Like he's done it. He's finally done it. Or like even when he was during the election, it's like he says something stupid. Finally, he's gonna shit the bed now. And every single time, it doesn't fucking matter. And it's still, we're like a few months in now. Day 8, there was some crazy shit that went down. Like 2 weeks in, 3 weeks in, some crazy shit went down. It's like, this is it. He's finally done. Like,
buddy, the guy golfs every day.
Crazy shit keeps happening. I'm like, he should be fucking gone. But like, I'm not holding my breath.
We're waiting for the locust to fly into Washington, D.C.
Yeah, it's fucked, man. Like, I don't think he gets reelected, but I think he might somehow squeak out a full term.
If he even lasts.
I know, like I don't know that he doesn't.
I just don't even think he likes doing what he's doing. Like he's not enjoying being president. That's what's crazy. It's just like there's no.
It's an ego.
To me, there's no chance he lasts the whole time.
It's an ego thing too.
Right now.
Do you think he'd be the first guy to just quit and be like, "Wow, this is hard. Screw this."
Yeah, he's like the one. He's the one.
He'll just step down because he's not the right guy to do the job.
But he won't play it off like that. He'll be like, you know what I mean? Like he'll try to spin it like. It's only because of the liberals and blah blah blah. Okay.
You know what the best part about Scoots wearing sunglasses is?
What?
He's probably doing it to cover the fact that he's watching TV, but I can literally just see.
Oh, it's the hockey game, yeah.
Yeah, like what's the score?
It's 1-1.
It's hold on.
1-1?
Yeah, it's 1-1. Start of the third.
Okay.
For the record, I was watching hockey last time too, but
no, I know.
Yeah, I was watching
you couldn't see that.
I admit it.
True sports guy.
Well, I mean, like 30 minutes into hockey talk, I was like, okay, I'm gonna just watch the game now.
While Tim had like briefly brought up betting on Trump getting impeached, did you guys hear the story of Leonard Fournette's brother, Leonard Fournette, the like
you know what's good about
running back from LSU? Like,
at least it's not
I thought of you
confusing.
guys. I thought of you guys right away because I was like, he went straight to the craps table for 20 minutes. And I was like, okay, craps. So this just makes perfect sense. And then he goes right to the machine, tries to cash out and gets caught. And I'm like, that's perfect. Like, it's crazy.
What happened?
He got
What did he get
arrested
caught
for
for?
using he was gambling with a fake ID.
He's 20 years old, first of all.
So it was like his brother used Leonard's ID.
So younger brother.
I don't know if he used. I don't even know if he
Yes.
used Leonard's. The story is that Leonard
Wait.
Fournette's younger brother, Leonard.
Wait.
Are you saying Leonard?
Are you
Leonard.
saying Leonard or Lanyard?
Leonard.
Yo.
Lanyard?
Yo.
There's no Y. There's no Y. It's Leonard.
Like
Yo.
like lanyard?
Yeah, I think it's like a
Oh
lanyard
my
for, like,
god. I am so shook right now. Give
Are you
me a
guys just
second.
hijacking my story?
No,
or-
give me a
No,
second to
Corey needs
process
a
this.
second.
Can I?
Okay.
Second.
Leonard. No, before you tell the story, I need to clarify. Leonard Fournette, like the Jaguars draft pick,
Correct.
Yes.
Has a younger
so
brother.
Far so good.
has a younger
Yes.
brother named Leonard.
Leonard.
So,
Lanard.
basically-
Yes.
As I understand it, like, how does that even happen? Like,
I think all the other names
How do
are
you-
taken.
That's
so
the
wait,
shocking
listen.
thing to you.
So, like, how does this, like, what must have happened is, like, Mr. and Mrs. Fournette, they're in the hospital.
I don't know about Mister, but sure.
Probably very respectable people. They bring a child into the world. They bring a child into the world,
2 on
and
Weird.
they're like,
Breaking
this kid. They're like, this kid. We're gonna name him Leonard.
No, because Leonard.
Listen, they're like Leonard, and then the nurse goes over to the birth certificate and writes Leonard because she's like, these two people are so goddamn stupid. They don't even know how to say Leonard. That's the only possible solution. So then they get the birth certificate and they're like,
Okay.
oh, it says Leonard. So then they had to name the next kid Leonard.
Going forward, we need to call Leonard Leonard and Leonard Lanyard, just to be a little
Confirmed.
bit
Yeah, obviously that's a
different.
lot.
Leonard and Lanyard. Let's
Or,
go.
or Lenny and Lanny. Jeez.
No, you've
Yeah,
lost.
because that helps. Yeah, no, now I'm confused again.
no, that
Which
doesn't
one
work.
is the one I wrap
No.
my keys around? Like, I don't know.
Exactly.
That would
Okay,
that
tell
would
the
be
story.
Lenny.
So Lanyard goes into a casino in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, because he plays for LSU, following in Big Brother's footsteps, although he's a terrible running back by all accounts. And he goes into the casino with a fake ID. Didn't say whose it was. If he's smart, he would have used his brother's.
Yeah,
But
obvious.
I don't know if he did or not. And then, go straight to the craps table for 20 minutes. I guess made some money. Didn't say how much. And then went to cash out and got caught. And that's basically the end of the story. I guess he got like briefly arrested there was some bail. But I'm thinking to myself, like, the States kills me because Trump runs their country. 20-year-olds can't go in and gamble a little bit of money, but they can get firearms easy. They can hop behind the wheel of a car at 16 and start shooting up neighborhoods that are rival
Join the
gangs.
army.
I'm like, it's kind of weird that 20 years old, you can't go roll some dice. I don't get it.
Join the army, but you can't
It's
get
kind of
Yeah.
true.
No,
That's kind of a
100%.
good
There's so many
take.
other things. This kid
Yo.
is in trouble because he's 20 years old and went and gambled.
Like, went and gambled at a casino, which is like a legal place to gamble.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a legit-
Not underground cockfight.
Yo,
No.
that's
Now,
a
you
legitimate
know where he's going to
take.
go next time? He's going to go underground cockfighting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
I go to
That's a
Michael
legitimate take. Preach.
Yeah. Yeah.
Guys, that
Bless up.
Leonard and Leonard Fournette story reminded me of one of my favorite things to do this time of year, and I'm surprised we didn't talk about it on the first epi. I want to read you some of the best names from the 2017 NFL
Yes.
draft.
Yeah,
Yes.
good draft. Good draft.
Unreal.
I'll read a few here because some of these are I honestly love doing this every year.
It is.
Damn
Key and
or-
Field did a good job.
Damoreya Stringfellow,
That's not real.
That's
I'm
a
calling
draw.
shenanigans on that one.
Tyus Bowser,
No, that's from Super Mario 2.
I remember Bowser. The first one
List.
got me off guard.
Michael Myers, which just don't. If your last name's Myers, hey,
Just
real
don't go
quick,
with Michael.
Don't go with
anyone,
Michael.
anyone
There's
last
so
name
many other
Myers?
options.
There's a lot of names
Michael-
out there.
Austin Powers Myers.
Maybe go with Michelle. I don't know.
Jeremy Sprinkle.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
this guy could be like 6'8", like 280 stacked, and I can't take him seriously because his last name's
No.
Sprinkle.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
Yo, Steeler.
Steeler Nation, what up?
This one requires no explanation. Jake Butt.
But it's
White
classic.
guy. White guy, right?
White guy, yeah. BYU. I think he plays for BYU.
BYU, you're right. Yeah. Great alma mater.
He's a fullback at BYU.
Bucky Hodges. I like Bucky. That's a good name. I like that one.
Yeah. You could also play baseball.
Dwayne Smoot.
I feel bad for these. I feel bad for these people with their last names.
I don't. They immediately start with a little bit of fame, you know. Like
I think a last name is great. It's the first.
Yeah, the first names when those get a little wonky, you're just like, what were you thinking?
Yeah.
Like, what are you up to with that? At least like last names, it's like you don't even know how that thing started. It goes so far back. You know what I mean?
This one's like Corn Elder. Like, why would you name your son Corn?
Yeah, why? Like,
is that corn with a K or a C?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask.
No, C. Not the band.
Not that it matters. It's terrible either way. But
the food, not the band.
Okay, so it's not K with it backwards R.
No,
I was just gonna say that.
Okay, man. Same.
Too bad.
Great minds.
Too bad.
Too bad. So sad.
And Scoot's favorite name, Taco Charlton.
Yeah, great name. It's relatable because I like tacos. I know I'd be friends with him.
Lastly, my favorite name, because it's just movie references for days, Forrest Lamp.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good player, too. Taco.
Good player, too. Runs a great 40.
Talking Taco or Forrest?
Well, they're both good, but Taco's better.
I like Taco because I'd be like, hey, Taco, want to go for tacos?
Oh.
He doesn't like Chipotle.
Hey, speaking of the NFL, guys, we were talking today in our group text. The NFL announced that they're relaxing its touchdown celebration rule.
Finally.
Which, no kidding. Why would you know, what took you so long? It's the best part of football. That's my perspective. But do you guys feel differently, or are we all in agreement on this?
You know what's fun? Fun. Fun is fun. Just...
Yeah, that's a great take. Like,
you know what though?
Fun is fun.
Fun is fun. Our touchdown dance is fun. Yeah,
I will literally YouTube touchdown dances. Like the amount of times I've watched Antonio Brown air hump.
Yes.
And just giggle inside and out. It's just it's astonishing. Like I can't even tell you how many times I've done that.
You know what else I like YouTubing? And this is I can get why pitchers don't like it, but guys pimping the long ball.
Oh.
Yes.
I've watched 15-minute long videos of guys of just back-to-back jacks and guys. It's mostly Manny Ramirez, which is not the worst thing in the world to watch.
Manny, my boy.
Manny and Joey Bats.
Yeah. I get why pitchers, I get why other teams hate the Jays, but I love it when Joey Bats pimps the long ball.
Sorry, what are you saying, Jesse?
Sick. I said, so I only really got into the NFL when NHL had their lockout in 04-05, if I'm not mistaken. But one of the first clips I saw when I turned on NFL Network was well, I got to find a sport now because the NHL is just out. And they showed a clip of Randy Moss being followed into the parking lot by a reporter, and he's just like, Randy, what do you think? This is in reference to Randy Moss's excessive touchdown celebration where he pulled his pants down and fake mooned the crowd and got fined. And then they're like, what do you think of it? And he's like, what's nothing but $10,000? He's like, next time I'll pull my weenus out. And I was like, who is this guy?
Man.
And I love it.
Oh yeah, that was low-key great Selly.
Oh man, the celebrations they're crazy good. As long as they're not offensive, that's crossing the line.
Honestly,
I get the fine.
Or if they take forever, that one in the CFL where they did the 4x100 relay, that's a bit much.
Or the bobsled. The bobsled was cool.
Okay, but I'm just I'm gonna throw a serious take for a second. It's the NFL is decently good at expanding the game and expanding its audience, and this is just one way of doing that.
Right, it's marketing.
They'll probably do it temporarily, and then they'll snatch it all away again. Yeah. I think that's what
your players are your assets, and when they show their personality, it only makes them more marketable, which only makes you more money.
The NFL has a lot of good personnel,
and it's not really an NFL specific thing. You can take it to all sports. I remember last year, Bryce Harper came out saying, screw the old way of doing things, screw all these old school guys saying, you can't pimp long balls and you can't show personality. It's one of the biggest stars in baseball. I don't give two shits about baseball personally, but I do agree that you should be showing personality. Hockey is the absolute worst for it. Like you guys, like two of your greatest players on the planet, Sidney Crosby and Connor McDavid, have the personality of a foot.
A brick.
Yeah, absolutely terrible. And then you got, probably the one guy that stands out, and we don't going to get too far down this road, but PK Subban's the one guy that stands out that has personality, and all he is criticized for it. Like,
I don't know if he's not the one, but I agree he's like the poster child for personality.
He's the one guy that's really good at hockey and has a big personality. Like, the only personality I could think of that ever
Thornton's
stood out.
got a personality. You just
Thornton
Burns do a good job.
You don't see it as much because of the market, so that's what I'm saying. He's not the only, but I agree he's the poster child.
A couple of the Leafs, I don't like giving the Leafs too much love because I hate them, but there was that video partway through this year where I think it was Marner and Matthews. There was like a Bon Jovi song or something like that playing in the arena, and you could see them like singing it along together. Like that shit that's awesome.
Yeah, you should show personality.
That only goes over well though because of the season those guys had as rookies. If they're disappointments, then that's a problem.
Yeah, if they're last place.
And that's like Toronto media is jumping all over that.
They would jump all over.
Totally, I agree 100%. But like if you're winning,
did you guys see the comments by Marv Lewis over this rule change? How he's like in disagreement with like the lenient changes going in favor of the celebrations. And all I'm thinking was like Marv Lewis, the coach of the Bengals.
I was going to say.
Montez Burfict. Yeah. Adam Jones.
Yeah.
Joe Mixon. Like, who are you? Like, you have no problem employing convicted felons and drafting them and giving them all this money. Yeah. But you have a problem. And he goes, it sets a bad... He literally was quoted by saying... And I'm paraphrasing here, but I read it in the article saying it just sets a bad example for the young kids of our generation. And I'm like, but drafting Joe Mixon doesn't?
Yeah.
Like, he literally assaulted a woman on camera. Any kid can go on the internet and find that video in 5 minutes. Yeah. But you have a problem with celebrations. I'm like, Marv Lewis.
That's crazy. That's bananas. Like, that's wild.
That's a fireable offense to say, to go on board and to go on record and say this is bad, but you single-handedly employ probably the most criminally active team in the NFL.
Yeah,
insane.
Yeah.
Like,
totally. No, that's a bad look. That's a bad look.
Related to the NFL, it came out today. Odell Beckham Jr. is reportedly signing the largest shoe deal in NFL history, which actually isn't that much. I was surprised. I read the headline.
You got the term.
I read the headline. I was like, "Oh wow, that's cool! Can't wait to see that." And then I dig into it deeper. It's $5 million per year for 5 years, so $25 million.
Wow,
so
that's wild. I
was thinking like LeBron money.
Like, so
guys, like $20 million a year or something like that. I don't know, but that's
Corey. What's up?
Corey, what's up, Corey?
He designed a fucking shoe, and he's getting $5 million per year.
What does LeBron get?
I will tell you. Don't worry.
A lot more than that.
I'll get to that.
Okay. I know he's not LeBron. I'm just saying. I did see what you said. Largest Nike shoe deal in NFL.
The fact that it's the largest.
I thought the NFL. I thought it would be comparable to NBA. Not the same, but I know LeBron's making probably close to 10 times.
How many guys have shoe deals though, right? Like not many guys in the NFL.
Not many guys do. That's true. That's a good job.
Who would you guys guess right now is the highest grossing athlete per year with their shoe endorsement?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, wow. Boom.
A current athlete? Well,
yeah, it could be Cristiano. I'm going to go with Lionel Messi just because I think he's on the right track there.
I was going to say Jordan, but he's not a current athlete.
Well, I'm counting.
Probably golfer.
It's probably a golfer. Current athlete. No, actually, Jesse's right. So Michael Jordan actually does make $60 million per year right now.
That's a great ROI right there.
Yeah. So his
business 101.
His first Nike shoe deal when he originally signed was for $500,000 a year, and that was back in like the 80s. And so now he's obviously has his own shoe line, making $60 million per year, and that's just off the Jordan line. Plus Nike still pays him to be under their brand. LeBron James, if you guys remember last year, signed what Nike called a lifetime deal.
Yeah,
so
I remember that.
He gets, in terms of straight pay, $30 million per year for the rest of his life. Plus, as more time goes on, he gets a greater share in the company. Kevin Durant, similar deal, $30 million per year, but for 10 years. Oh, poor guy.
Wow, such a worse deal.
Only 300 schmil.
Fire your agent.
I was talking to my father-in-law on the weekend, and he mentioned LeVar Ball.
Oh.
I mean, to him, I'm a sports fan. He thinks I like basketball, and this is not really there. But anyways, he brought up LeVar Ball, and of course, I got hot takes on LeVar Ball. Who doesn't? But without going too much into that, he's like, yeah, like I heard the shoes like $495, and I was like, yeah, it's insane. And then I was like, yeah, like to contrast that against like the Jordans or the Currys or the LeBrons. And he's like, Jordan. He goes, Jordans? Like there's still Jordans out there? I was like, yeah.
Oh yeah. And they ain't cheap, but they're like half the price.
Yeah, I was like, he's bigger now. I was like, his shoes are bigger now than they've ever been. Like I'm like the amount of money he's making on shoes, I was like, more than he ever made in his playing career ever. Like it's not even. It's like you just said, whatever it was. 60 million a year or whatever. Yeah, I don't know what his career earnings are in the NBA. It's probably close to 100 or I don't know. But the point is, I was like, oh no, his shoes are like they're way more valuable than his playing career ever was.
Oh yeah,
60 a year times.
It's not even close.
Doing it. But I was just surprised. And I was like, yeah, Jordans are still a thing. They're massive. Like,
it's like this big subculture. When I worked at a shoe store, like whenever there was a big sale or like we got our employee discount, it didn't count for Jordans because like
said that.
Otherwise people would get them like buy a few pairs of their own with their discount and just like cop them for like sell them for like twice the price. And like it's just like and people who are into Jordans are serious about it. Like it's this whole thing.
Before we get off topic, OBJ, I read the article, but it didn't disclose the financial terms. Just said a 5-year deal, and I guess he had a small presser on it, and he had said like dream come true. He's been wearing Nikes his whole life since as long as he can remember. And then he goes on to say, and I'm a huge OBJ fan, as you guys know. And then so before he's just read rough upbringing, like dream to get to the NFL, always like. Mama never had much money, blah, blah, blah. The sob story that goes with every NFL star. But then now he's saying he's had like every Air Max 1 that's like ever came out in his whole life. He would just order Nike shoes online. I'm like, okay, so which is it? Were you poor growing up or did you own 200 pairs of Nike kicks?
Or were you poor because of your shoe addiction?
Yeah. I'm
like that doesn't count.
Yeah, I just kind of laughed. I'm like, doesn't really matter. But I'm like, this is kind of funny. Like,
yeah, it's funny.
3 years ago, you just made it seem like all you did was eat beans and cans of chunky soup growing up. Like,
Scoots, you'll be happy to know, rounding out the top 5 is Ronaldo and Messi,
Nice.
both making about $21 million per year. Most shockingly, right below them is Tiger Woods, who still makes $20 million a year.
Still,
wild, man.
Nike is the only sponsor that never dropped him.
He makes 10.5, and Elon makes 10.5.
Yeah.
So your numbers are a little off there.
Guys don't even care about his shoes. It's just his mistresses still buying them up.
Yeah, exactly.
Hanging on to a dream.
I find it funny. His contract actually expires in 2018. Do you guys think Tiger Woods is getting another shoe deal?
That's a really good.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like I'm really on the fence with it.
Like, what's a Tiger Woods shoe worth now? The guy's one of the worst golfers in the world.
Well, he's like practically not a golfer.
Like Barack Obama was on the cover.
The problem is that like
he shows up.
The Tiger fans are like diehards though.
He shows up to
like
one
all the Tiger fans. All the time. Yeah, exactly.
I'm not. I haven't watched a golf tournament in almost 2 years now. I really just went cold turkey and cut it out of my life. But if he comes back for the next tournament, I will make an appointment viewing.
Oh, that's definitely something.
And I'm not the only one. Like,
for sure,
lots of people like that. So.
I went reverse cold turkey when I started sports gambling again. Got right back into the golf. Actually, I'm more into golf now than I ever was.
Yeah, you're successful on those.
Somewhat, I would say, like somewhat successful. Been on a bit of a cold streak with the golf lately, but that's okay.
At least you can talk about it.
And that is golf talk on Bro Banter.
And that's golf talk.
All right, we're gonna hit up fake news. We did it last week with Corey. We're gonna do a few more this week. After that, we're gonna do Jesse's new segment called HyBROtheticals. But we'll start with fake news. What's up, D?
Okay.
Get it.
I got 3 stories. You guys don't know whether they're fake or real.
Okay.
Okay?
Oh, twist.
First one is called Welcome to Cat Island.
Okay.
We should keep score of this.
So this is in.
Yeah, we should.
Okay, we can. Okay,
I
so
got
this
a
is
pen and
in.
paper. I'm doing
Okay,
it.
perfect. So this one's out of Japan. So there's an army of cats that rule a remote island in southern Japan, curling up in abandoned houses or strutting about in a fishing village that is overrun with felines outnumbering humans about 6-1. There's more than 120 cats that swarm the island, with only a handful of humans for company. The island's called Aoshima. Had been home to 900 people in 1945. The only sign of human activity now is the boatload of day trippers from the mainland.
I think they named that boat all the single ladies, right?
So Aoshima is no tourist haven, but cat lovers are not complaining.
Jesse's the only person that appreciated my comment there.
Fake or real?
I think it's real. That
you
sounds
made
like a
that
big
up,
Japan thing.
If you made that up, there's something wrong with your brain.
Tim, what are you saying?
I think that's real.
Okay, just to be different, and I'm really going for the wins here. I'm gonna say fake.
I think you
It's
just
real.
played
It's
yourself.
real. It's real. It's real.
Okay.
I think
good
full
job, boys.
disclosure. I think I've heard of that before. I've heard of something like it. So I just
Oh,
described
by the
it.
way,
Hey, you can't
by
get
the
faulted
way,
for doing research.
by the way, just so you know, like the fake ones, I'm also pulling from fake news sites. So
Oh,
I'm
okay,
not
I like
making
it.
fun.
Cool.
I like it.
All right?
I like it.
Yeah.
I like where your head's at.
We can't be taking a real one and tweaking something tiny.
Way to
but
pass
I
the
knew you
buck.
wouldn't. I knew you wouldn't do that.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
next one. Italian cops arrest 34 in a race to foil plot to steal Enzo Ferrari's corpse.
Whoa.
Okay? So an Italian drug gang needed money. So it devised a bizarre plot, Italian police said. It would dig up the body of legendary automaker Enzo Ferrari and hold it for ransom. In a massive raid involving hundreds of officers, 34 people were arrested Tuesday in northern Italy, just as the gang was about to launch its scheme. It was about 1.5 years in the making. Police said they got wind of the gang during their latest investigation of the gang, which began almost a decade ago.
Man.
They said that the Ferrari family were kept in the loop. So anyway, they found them. So they made several visits. This gang made several visits to the tomb over more than a year of planning, and individual members were identified as being in charge of drawing up the plans, stealing the body itself, etc.
First of all, Enzo Ferrari deserves to die because when I found out
He's already dead.
He's dead.
Yeah, I know.
That's
but
what
the
happens when
point
you get
is,
old,
I'm
bro. You die.
I'm happy to hear that because him and his stupid the way he made it. So you'd have to buy 3 Ferraris before you could buy the Enzo model, which is just ludicrous.
I don't think that's how he made it. That's how they made it after he died, right?
I don't know about that. I think Enzo
just
would
made
have had a
that up,
say
but-
in his will, but I don't know.
Guys, real or fake?
Okay, so
That is fake.
see, I feel like I want to go fake, but like that sounds like the work of like really shitty mafia dudes. Like Sicilian mafia dudes wouldn't do that. The shitty Northern Italian mafia. And I don't want to get all of like the shitty Northern Italian mafia like on my back. That's not like that's not a feud I need to get into.
You're okay.
But like,
Yeah, I think you're.
I'm just saying. I think it's real.
We're pretty famous, so I would be worried.
Yeah.
Tim, what are you saying?
Fake news. I'm gonna go fake news.
Okay, so
real.
Mark's on
That one's real.
Oh, Mark is
I'm woke on Italy,
Mark
bro.
is on the lead, man.
I'm
It's
woke
true.
on Italy.
Scoots in his olive skin. He's all over that.
This is called fake.
Okay, here we go.
I'm just gonna keep guessing fake.
Here we go. Headline: Reality show Florida Shore highlights lives of senior community. The Senior Living Channel debuted its new reality program, Florida Shore, yesterday. The
Florida
show
Shore.
highlights
Florida
contemporary
Shore.
senior issues by following the lives of 7 elderly Americans living in a Florida retirement community. Florida Shore's producers indicate that modern healthcare, with all the issues and complications surrounding it, will be a prominent theme of the show. They reference Alzheimer's, various joint problems. It even goes on to say,
Sounds super
it
fun.
even goes on to say that in
So
the
fun.
first episode, Myrtle is accused of cheating at cribbage, and Dolores' sister dies.
It's lit.
Tim has to go first. He doesn't go
Dude,
first.
if that is real, if people actually watch that shit, get a life. But
Yo,
that
people
has
watch
to be
wild
fake.
stuff.
I know, like
Sounds
if
entertaining.
you want to watch a
Tim,
reality
what's your
show
answer?
about seniors, like
What's your answer? Fake?
run your head into your fist.
What's your answer? Fake?
Fake news, yeah.
Okay, Okay, what about you guys?
Oh no,
It's fake.
I think it's fake because like old people just watch math.
Okay, it's fake.
Corey would never give 3 reels
God.
because
Yeah,
you know
that's
I would
why-
bring,
that's
I
the
would
only
bring
reason
the
why.
hammer.
I knew that was coming. I should have mixed it up.
Yeah, you should have mixed it up, bro.
My bad.
That was
Mark,
good,
Mark,
man.
you
That
said
was
fake,
good.
right? Mark went 3.
I said
three
fake,
for
yeah.
3. Okay.
I was 3 for 3. Just I'm
We all
winning.
got it,
FYI.
Yeah, you are. This
So-
is going to be tracked as long as this segment lasts.
Okay, good.
All right, we're keeping score. So, give you a little background. One of Jesse's favorite things to do is to paint us into corners with some of the most ridiculous hypothetical situations. So, with that said, we're giving him a segment. HyBROtheticals. Cardi, what do you got, bud?
Okay, so I mixed it up. I mixed it up. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, not really.
Nope.
This is always super
Oh, yeah.
unpleasant.
I'm ready now.
Yeah, I'm like
Well,
nervous.
As you know, the point of these is to generate discussion, but let's try to keep it to like, 20, 30-second minimum with your answer, okay?
Minimum or maximum?
Maximum, sorry.
Classic mix-up.
And I want to hear, that is a big difference.
Yeah,
and
big difference.
And I want to hear from everybody. So, scenario 1. You all got to change one physical attribute about yourself. This can be through plastic surgery. This can be by any means. Pain, money, none of that is a factor. You are changing one physical thing about yourself. Big, small, you name it, go.
I mean, like, I think there's an obvious answer here.
I don't know.
Depends on what you're lacking.
Yeah.
I mean,
Depends on how insecure.
I've got numerous things. Like my list is huge. If I want to go like top 3, it's like hair on my head.
Yeah.
It's like hair on my head.
Is that
It's
one?
like
Because we need
reducing-
one.
Okay, hair on my head.
That's one? That's
Hair.
easy, that easy?
So basically, what you're saying is you're a straight 10, other than your hairline.
That's not what I'm saying. I just told you I have a full list of stuff I need to
just
fix.
said, yeah, he said the
Yeah.
opposite of that.
Yo,
But
I'm saying you're a 10.
I'll say,
bro.
yeah,
Corey
I'll say
poured his heart
he's a
into
10
it.
with hair.
Yeah, thanks, Tim, idiot.
You're a 10, bro.
As
Hey,
far
what's
as I'm
yours, Tim?
concerned, as
But
far as
now
I'm
he's like a
concerned,
soft 9.
you guys don't need to change anything, but whatever. Do your thing.
Cardi, what's yours?
Facial hair, for sure.
Like, you'd want more?
And for context of our listeners, I'm like 5'5" and a half, 135 pounds, lacking in several areas. But for me, I want a huge beard, and I can't do it.
That's sick.
So,
I fucking love that.
so that's my thing. I don't care about my height. I don't care about anything. I want the beard.
I'll just jump in and say, like, maybe if I could fix up the physique a little bit without actually having to go to the gym
Okay,
or cutting down food.
This is
Are you
sad
serious?
because this is 100% in your control.
Yeah.
Scoots is like, if I had a magic genie that could
We have
show me,
nothing.
if I had 3 wishes.
You might as well have just said, "I wish I could change laziness."
Yeah, you might as well.
Yeah,
you
I
might
mean-
as well have just said lifestyle. Like
Lifestyle,
you literally, like yeah.
Yo, Scoots,
I would
real
like to
quick.
change. No, I don't. That's the thing. I don't
Real
want to
quick.
change my lifestyle. I
Yeah.
still want to be lazy.
He loves him. You just
I love I think
I-
I have a great personality.
that's the
Like,
best answer.
do.
I'm like the opposite of a butterface.
Oh my god.
So
Yeah.
handsome as shit, but low key thick.
Low key thick, exactly.
Okay,
Oh, man.
what's Tim's?
He's a
I
pure-
want to hear
he's a pure
Tim's, man.
Jofa.
Yeah,
I want to hear Tim's because I feel like Tim's is gonna be so sad.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
it's just gonna be so heartbreaking.
I got
Yeah.
a lot of issues, man.
Alana is hiding under his desk whispering things.
Like things that he should change about himself.
Say this.
She's like, if I had known this was coming up, I would have made some
Yeah,
suggestions.
I would have thought about it.
I just feel like Tim does everything. Like he just takes care of himself so well. Like
This is true.
Like
His
his hands,
hands?
his
Oh.
hands. Yeah, his hands are like
Unreal.
the perfect example of
Great
like
hands.
life is Tim. They're just like
Yeah.
he literally has 12 products that he lathers on his mitts. every
Moisturizes
evening.
AF.
Nivea
Yeah.
for men is in business because of the Rockburn house.
Okay, what's your answer?
Man, I had to think about this. I got one leg that's shorter than the other, which I don't even know if you guys knew.
What?
Oh,
This is news to me.
But
okay.
honestly,
Everybody does.
Honestly, though, like I have a
I got
really
an arm.
I have a short torso, and it really throws me off. I wish I had a longer torso.
Okay,
Your answers
so-
weren't sad. They were weird though.
So for years,
Why did he get 2 things?
Yeah.
you mean?
Is it your leg or
I'm
your
thinking
torso?
out loud. If I had to pick one, I don't care about my stubby leg. I want to have.
Yo, the torso thing's
longer
legit.
torso.
Yo, I'm also torso challenged, and it's like it's a rough go.
Off.
A short torso is like what you would always describe as a mechanical advantage at the gym. That's how you can.
You got short limbs.
I don't have short limbs. Short limbs is a mechanical advantage.
If you have a shorter torso, would you not be able to get like a thicker chest quicker than having pecs that are like
but if you can't squat, you can't. It's harder to bench with longer arms.
I get that. But the torso, we're talking about like your shoulders to your waist, right? Like how condensed. So if you have that condensed, you got short pecs, and your pecs should be able to fill out much easier. Like I think I have a short torso, but to me, I don't know. I thought that was like
okay. No, you have a proportional torso to your height.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's the proportional part. Like if you have a short torso and longer arms in proportion because of that, then it still makes it harder to like bulk.
That's a good answer, Tim. Next hockey tournament, let's put you and Kyle shoulder to shoulder because he has the shortest torso I've ever seen. I just never noticed it on you. His torso is crazy short.
Fair enough.
What's the next one?
Yeah, go on. Move on.
Okay, next one, boys. Okay, you have the option to live out your dream, like, fantasy sports life. Mm-hmm. Like, you can describe who that is. You can be generic. Like, maybe you think it's like Tom Brady's got, like, that's the life you'd want to live. But the catch is, whatever your dream sports life is to live out, you are kicking the bucket at 50, not making it past age 50. Somewhere in that time, you're signing up for death at 50 to live out whatever your dream sports life is. Maybe you're an athlete from 18 to 30. You dictate that, but dream sports life
is the other option just our current life?
Yes, sorry. It was either do you want to sign up for this or continue going down your current path with all the unknowns?
Come on.
Okay, so I have a pretty good answer to this. And I just need to revert back to the gluten and salami segment. I might as well live the sports life because I might not make it past 50 on this trade.
Yeah, are you kidding me?
I think I'm joking about that.
I struggled with the age. I didn't know. I didn't know how you guys go ahead with your answer.
50's tough.
If I could take my family with me in either scenario, I'm definitely croaking at 50. I'm definitely croaking at 50.
You can't though. Your scenario is it's an entirely different life. If Chanel and Ella are not in this picture, your parents are because they gave birth to you. But you would have never.
You know the right answer.
I'm staying put.
That's the right answer.
I'm staying put.
That's the right answer. Good job.
Easy answer.
I'm proud of you, bro. I'm proud of you.
Okay. Well,
Tim's upset. Go ahead. Tell me you're gonna leave your wife and your dog. Go ahead.
Be candid.
Do you know how many wives and dogs I can have if I'm a pro athlete?
That was a sick answer. Might not be the right answer, but it's a sick answer.
Yo, real question. Can I be a professional wrestler?
You can be whatever your fantasy is, man. For all I know, Mark was gonna say he wanted to be Marquette King, and that's his fantasy. And I'd be cool. Not everyone wants to be. Not everyone wants to be the superstar with all the attention. Some guys, I could see pros to being a kicker in the NFL or being just a bench warmer that makes your $1 million and stays healthy your whole career.
I think I'd want to be that quarterback that had one good game at the end of the season, then sign a huge contract somewhere else. Yeah, or not even Matt Flynn or something like that. That guy made his nut off of 2 starts.
2 games, yeah, exactly.
So I think that's you best case scenario because then you don't got the wear and tear on your body and stuff.
I tend to agree, but
I'd be Kyle Orton. That guy just fucks.
Yeah. Buffalo Bill in Chi-Town.
I'm weighing 2 options. I think I either want to be The Rock or I want to be Jamarcus Russell, so I don't actually have to do any work, and I just get this huge
drink
paycheck,
that scissor,
and then I just get fat and eat the rest of my life. But I'm still an athlete,
and he's probably going to die when he's 50. So
for sure,
I think The Rock is a cat. It's it's slightly different because I guess you can sign up for everything because I was talking sports lifestyle, but I guess like he's bigger because of the whole movie thing. But yeah, whatever.
But he has this movie thing because of sports life.
Yeah, you're right. So that's fair. Go ahead and live the Rock life. I
feel like Tim would be the worst wrestler.
Yes.
Like
because I have a short torso. It wouldn't look good.
Not.
He means 1,000% of personality.
And I'm injury prone. I wouldn't last more than 5 minutes.
Dude, you would just be like, there's nothing like.
But this isn't me. I'm a different person.
You couldn't cut a promo.
People couldn't get behind you. That and like all people like they're just like the biggest junkies too. Like they're just like all those guys do is like the craziest drugs. It's like trying to keep their bodies in shape. It's just
sorry, Tim's about to try to convince us that they don't do steroids.
Quite the opposite, and I approve. If anything, I think steroids belongs in sports. But we can get into
that's probably a whole episode.
3.
That's probably a whole episode.
I did my English essay on that in grade 12, and yes, it was convincing.
What? All right, Cardi.
Yep.
Let's go to scenario 3.
Wait, no. You like for pro steroids or against steroids?
Yeah, we had to pick a debatable topic, and I said, legalizing steroids in all major professional sports.
Did you pass?
Oh yeah.
No, you know what though? That plays so well because like. Your teachers are probably like, that's a wild take to have, but it's so different that like you're convincing me of a different opinion. Like little do they know that you think steroids are unreal, but they don't know that. You played the teacher so hard. Like, congrats, man. You were woke.
I want to revisit this.
I'm not going to go long on mine, but for me, the answer would be yes. I would live out Tiger Woods' 50-year-old in a heartbeat. No question. Done. Thanks. See you later.
I'm not mad at that.
All right, done. Next.
Okay, last but not least, gentlemen, what actor would you want to play you in a film like the autobiography of your life? Your current life is going to be made into a movie. What actor do you want to see play you?
Denzel Washington.
Obviously. So I actually
that was the
easiest. For me, it's like
Denzel Washington as the middle-class white man.
It's not even close.
For me, it's Russell Crowe, but like Russell Crowe and Gladiator.
I don't think Denzel Washington will.
Corey, like real talk. I've thought about this before. Russell Crowe from Gladiator.
Russell Crowe's the biggest donkey, man.
You're a donkey.
I'm surprised you didn't say Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah, you guys look a lot alike.
Donkey. Wow. Wait, me and Joaquin Phoenix?
Yeah.
You know.
When he grows that beard out, you guys look a lot alike.
Mark,
it might be the sunglasses you're wearing, you donkey.
If I'm being honest, Mark, I think the perfect guy to play Mark, he's not really an actor, but it would still count, would be Jimmy Kimmel. Yeah, I can see.
I'm not even mad.
Yeah, that's
a lot nicer than Joaquin Phoenix.
Jimmy Kimmel could play you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Phoenix is man. Joaquin Phoenix is a pigeon.
Are you serious?
He is a pigeon.
Is Denzel like the series? You're
100%, man.
Like, does he like do whiteface?
Corey, keep in mind that Denzel has to play you from grades 9 to 12. Do you think?
No, that's not really how it works, though.
Yeah, he's got to play his whole life. It's like
Yes.
Boyhood. It's like watching the movie Boyhood, which was terrible. But like he's got to literally dress like Corey,
But that works
act like Corey, going through life. Denzel can't even grow his hair down below his eyes.
It's called wigs, bro. Do you know what Hollywood is?
It's not convincing.
Denzel will look sick through all of my phases, man. If somebody's gonna rock it out, it's him, man. Through
You
like
can actually do Fat Corey right now.
Through all the Echo jerseys, through all the frosted tips, through all the metal studded bracelets.
Frosted tips would be tricky.
Looks is one thing. I don't think he has your sense of humor, so I think I got to give you that was a stupid answer, Corey. I deserve better going forward.
I deserve better going forward, he says.
I said I expect.
Okay.
What's Tim's?
Yeah, go ahead, Tim.
The Rock. Moving on.
Oh my god.
But Denzel doesn't work.
Corey, Tim's getting a 0 on this segment for the score.
Yeah, like Tim. Yeah,
my answer was at least solid.
Yeah. Mark's leading.
Jesse, did you even give yours?
What?
Did you even give yours?
No, I didn't. I've just been going last consistently, so I figured.
Okay.
I guess mine. I mean, I've been compared to Matt Damon, Paul Walker.
Honestly, that's
but
a good answer.
If I'm going to pick anything, it's got to be Kevin Hart, and Tim can attest to that.
Okay, but that's like...
What? How was mine back? How was mine back?
That's sizest.
Like, I don't think...
Short?
I don't think
We have a
we
similar
need to
sense of
explain
humor?
100% why those are both bad choices. Like I think people can kind of connect the dots on that. But like that is as bad as Denzel.
Okay, so it should be
Yo,
like
Also,
I
like the
don't
wrong.
need
Mine is the
you
only
want me
one
to be
that works.
Wahlberg or Damon just because.
Yes,
Of
well, man, Wahlberg is a great answer.
I get
Okay,
it.
I'll
See, I
change
have-
mine.
I'm a smart
I'll
guy.
change mine to like I don't have any like white actors that I like.
That's
But
racist.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'll
Wow.
I'll change mine
Just
to
disappointing to see a friend who's that racist.
I'm just gonna change mine to Bruce Willis.
Yeah, I like that. He's bald.
I feel like
Yes,
that.
it's
I feel like
technically
that would
better.
be hilarious.
Yeah, it would be pretty.
I
Funny.
feel like Bruce
Yeah.
Willis in my life would be
Yeah.
really funny.
See,
Actually, yeah,
agree.
okay, I kind of like that.
He is like Barry, which is Corey's dad for our listeners.
And he's bald.
Yeah, that's great. That's a good answer.
Okay, no, I'm back on it.
Okay. That is the end of
is
HyBROtheticals.
HyBROtheticals.
I like that segment.
I liked it.
Deezy. Bruh.
Okay, so I want to start this like new segment called Bruh. When you like learn, and you'll know why when I tell this story. Wow, Mark's really excited about it.
Sen's just one, FYI.
I guarantee that one, by the way. Told you to bet on it.
Yeah, no, it's true. He did it.
Okay, so here's the deal. Bruh is going to be a segment where you like learn something new about an athlete, or you learn something new about like a celebrity, and it just makes you think like, bruh, like that's crazy. Like it just throws you for a whirl. You understand?
I'm on board.
Like when you
Okay.
find out that Leonard Fournette's brother's name is Lanyard. Like, bruh.
Yeah,
Not-
exactly.
so it's not Lanyard. It's
We're
Lennard.
Mark is
Honestly-
right. In this case, Mark is
honestly-
right.
Yeah, in this case, I'm right.
We have to refer to them as Lanyard and Leonard.
Sorry. When you find out Leonard Fournette's brother's name is my bad. That was on me.
No.
That's on me.
You didn't even do anything wrong.
Oh,
All right,
okay,
Corey.
thanks.
Sorry.
Okay, so here's the deal. Ryan Shazier, the
Good
linebacker
start.
for the Steelers.
He could play
He-
you.
What?
He could play you.
So he had an article. Yo, I lost the video, so I'm like super rattled right now.
Oh.
Ryan Shazier, linebacker for the Steelers, comes out with a Players Tribune article, and I was like reading. This is gonna sound awful, but I was like reading through most of it, and I was just like, I was dying because I thought it was really funny, and then I realized that he has a condition. So like,
Corey.
so like, here's-
Shazier does?
yeah, so like listen. So here's how it starts, okay? I'm in the elevator with James Harrison, Joey Porter, and Arthur Motes the day after. Okay, the article's called Bruh. That's why.
Perfect.
So he goes.
Perfect.
So he goes. I'm in the elevator with James Harrison, Joey Porter, and Arthur Motes the day after our game against the Cowboys last season. I remember it really well because we were mad as hell that Ezekiel Elliott had run for 114 yards against us. So James and I are going through our usual routine, breaking down film and what went right and what went wrong. James is rattling off stuff when all of a sudden he stops talking. He freezes mid-sentence and stares at the top of my head. I'm looking at him like, what's going on? Then he says, bruh. You know that feeling when somebody's just staring at you all wide-eyed and not saying anything? It's the worst. I'm like, what, bro? What? He says, bruh, I think your hair is growing out. He says, I've had alopecia. Is that
Alopecia.
Yeah, alopecia.
Yeah.
Since I was 5 years old. He's like, I can't grow hair, period. So I didn't know he had that.
Oh,
So like he doesn't have like so he says like
he's hairless. Yes.
so I say, yeah, come
He's
on,
missing the
man,
point.
don't play like that. Are you serious? And then now Joey and Mose are looking at him, he's like, no, man, I think it's right. So he decided after the season that he's gonna grow his hair out. And he starts referencing like bullying and stuff and how like he thought it was so funny. So he went on the NFL Network and he did a little spot in the studio and he's like referencing this one like meme that came out. So somebody like screenshotted him with like a little bit of hair. And the caption was, when you drop your lollipop on the carpet and pick it back up.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Yeah, so he says like his fiance and stuff like gets all mad about it, and he's like writing the conversation and stuff. It was just like really funny because all of his quotes were like, "Baby, you know I'm used to have a fro, right? I used to have a fro," and all this kind of stuff. So it's kind of funny. But anyway, that was my bruh for the episode because I had no idea how that can just like he doesn't have eyelashes, eyebrows, anything.
Yeah, I never noticed that, but I just Google imaged it and it's wild.
I didn't know.
I'm sorry. You didn't notice before now that Ryan Shazier is completely smooth?
Yeah, but
by design.
Tons of NFL players are completely
I thought it was
smooth.
by design, not by his hand being
But then you notice that he doesn't. But then you notice that he doesn't have eyebrows, and it's all you can notice.
You're like, oh, he's just committed to being aerodynamic.
Yeah, I thought he was committed to going Messi on top a long time ago.
I just have a little bit of a take on that, and not to take anything away from people with alopecia, but like I love how Players Tribune has all these like heartbreaking stories about people like getting through crazy diseases that are deadly and like their families go through all this struggle, and his is titled Bruh, and it's about how he's finally growing hair.
Well, it's actually kind of about like it's like an anti-bullying thing.
Which is
about how
cool,
like you need to like embrace the choice.
My
question to you guys is like our listeners would know by watching the video of this pod, but I'm not the only one on this pod that's balding. So like, would you rather bald the way I'm balding, or would you rather bald the way Jesse's balding? Because
the Friar Tuck.
I think. Oh boy.
I don't know.
I was about to say Jesse, but I'm just changing my answer to Corey ever since Jesse just showed us that.
But I can still.
No, your flow is sick though. I don't know. Like, can I just be honest and say you guys both look great? Like you own it.
Yeah.
I feel like mine's easier to embrace because I can see.
You can just give it the chop.
I can see what's happening to it. You know what I mean?
And you just give it the chop, and it works.
I don't know. Yeah. Jesse can go Trump, and no one would know.
I'm gonna go.
But Jesse can go Trump, and it's not really good. So
I don't know.
I had my own.
I feel like it's not like.
I'd be happy to be both of you guys.
This is easy for me to say because I got a pretty full head of hair, but humble brag. But like you guys look great. Like I don't really think losing hair is like that big of a deal. Just like
to your credit, I only started going bald and I cut out gluten for like 2 years, and now I just can't get it back. So that's probably what it is. The 100% heavy intake of gluten, it keeps you thick on top.
Bro Banter's breaking news: gluten is good for you.
It's
a thick head.
I didn't even know this segment was coming up. And earlier today, I had a bruh moment where I was rolling through the Score app, looking through the NHL news, and saw an article something about Lundqvist. And Lundqvist like my favorite goalie of all time. He's probably like the best look. He's like a top 5 best looking man on the planet in my book. Probably top 3. But I clicked the article, started reading it. He has a twin brother.
Yeah.
He's not as good looking though.
Played in the NHL. No, you're right. Slightly, but they are like
he's like
they are labeled identical twins. You definitely can see the twin factor. He's not quite as good, but he played in the NHL. He's playing for Team Sweden, and that's what it was about, right? Because they just captured gold at the World Championships. But I was shocked. I was like, what?
I didn't realize
I've admired this guy for like a dozen years or 10 years, and I just find out now he's got a twin brother. Like it was crazy. Yeah.
What a bruh moment.
Yeah, that's just like the epitome of bruh when you bruh about a couple bruhs.
Yeah, it is.
Yo, we've wanted to get to Deezy's gambling habits. We're gonna do a segment called Bro Line where Deezy's gonna throw out some ridiculous prop bets.
Are we out of time though?
And then that's how we're gonna finish it. We'll just do a quick Hall of Bros and wrap her up.
Okay, I guess I won't say any of my news things, but that's okay.
Next time, buddy.
Next time I know. I'm not actually.
Okay. Oh yeah, Scoots' news things. Okay, over under set at 2 months. How long before I buy a romper?
Man, I hope it's under. I need one.
2 months? Oh, it's under for sure. You're gonna go shopping this weekend.
I'm just kind of like I'm a little bit concerned about the hairness of my legs.
I don't think.
I feel like it's the only thing.
That's an attribute.
I've done a lot of squats and lunges over the last 6 months.
And
they've really grown my confidence.
Yeah. You and Tim have made an effort over the years to like minimize your body hair and manscape. I know the legs isn't part of that. We're more talking torso, but I'm fully against it. Like I I grow as much as I can when I can.
Yeah, good for
you.
You
You gotta embrace it. I think your hair. I think it's on point. I'm jealous. I'm jealous of the body hair. You guys are capable of.
So is everybody under?
Hard under.
I'm under, and so when the romper thing first came out, I was kind of like, okay, that's weird. But the more I've thought of it, the more I just need a romper.
No, you don't, but Corey does.
So the romper was debuted by a man named Steve Irwin. You might know him as the Crocodile Hunter, and he was attacked by a stingray and died. R.I.P. Steve Irwin, but he is the original romper wearer. No one will do it quite like Steve, so I'm on record saying no one should wear a romper, but do you guys?
That was a pretty sick take.
Yeah.
Do you guys?
I did not see that coming.
Bam.
Yeah,
I got nothing.
I got nothing on that one.
I got nothing.
Okay, here's another one. So I was scrolling through the internet today, and I saw that there's this new thing that college kids are doing, where they put this plastic.
Already giggling. These kids are doing these days.
What are the kids doing?
So listen, they have this it's like glass or plastic case, and it kind of goes around their whole face. It's tight around their neck, and it covers their whole head, but it's open at the top. Okay. And two people are on either side of them with buckets full of beer. Okay?
Real.
And they shut up for a sec. And they throw the buckets on top of the guy's head, so it basically drowns the person. So they have to drink all the booze. So my question, I'm going to give you
someone's going to die.
I'm going to give you okay, so given that one, I don't booze, two, my asthmatic state, that you all know about my condition. I'm gonna give you a money line.
You have fibromyalgia.
Okay, even odds. It's a money line. Who wins, the beer or me?
The beer.
No. Corey would dummy this thing.
No,
this was
so I think it's a push because Corey panics, dumps it sideways, and then that bet doesn't pay out. So
it's a push.
Hear that, Corey?
It's a push.
Corey? Your best friend thinks you're a wuss. Not me.
Hey, I don't think Corey's a wuss. I respect his dedication to not drinking, and I understand his safety concerns about the asthma. So.
He'd be facing a matter of life and death.
If it was ginger ales, that thing would be dusted in 30 seconds.
These ginger ales, you don't get even odds.
The beer, I think he's passing out before he's done.
No. Oh, if it's ginger ales, Corey,
you don't get even
$1,000 to do it. But no.
Yeah, that's called Boston pizza.
I wish I knew.
Corey's the first one in that frat house with cans of Canada Dry, being like, "Do me."
Yeah, he is.
Straight edge, and I'll go.
That's all Corey? I got.
No, man. I think you would kill it. You're not a drinker. You've never had it, but I know that.
But you're not a quitter.
If push came to shove, you would.
I appreciate it.
You would Frank the Tank that thing.
I feel like with zero confidence behind me, if you threw your money, if I saw you throw your money down,
I would.
If I saw you throw your money down, I would just do it. I would just make it happen for you. You know.
I know you would. Yep. I would put at least 500 on it. At least. Wow.
I just feel like that's so dumb. I don't want to be that guy, but oh my god.
No, I'm willing to be that guy. That's fucking stupid.
I love beer. I've done. Oh man, I've done the shotguns. I've done the funnels. I've done the ice fountains. But I would not do that.
I'm a big Stone Cold guy. When I get to the cottage, I fire up a double clap and just boom. That's just me though.
I'm with you, bro. All right, we're going to wrap it up. As we said last week in episode 1, we're going to always finish with Hall of Bros. We're each going to nominate one extraordinary individual, and then we'll vote on who we send to the Hall of Bros. Do you guys have a Hall of Bros nominee?
Okay, I'm going to fire one up. I didn't really prepare for Hall of Bros, but
I also didn't prepare for Hall of Bros.
I forgot about it.
But I've got one.
I got one, yeah.
I've got one.
My Hall of Bros is not a bro per se. Okay. It's a monkey. An obese monkey.
Oh, yes, I read about this guy.
Yeah, so it's I believe it's Thailand, but I could be wrong.
He was going to be my Hall of Bros last week.
Oh.
Really? Unreal. So, Uncle Fat. His name is Uncle Fat. He was king of castle, so to speak. Like, he was like the head monkey in this like community of monkeys. And basically he got fat because like all the tourists would give him junk food and he ate it all. Respect. And like if you've seen a picture of the thing, like, it's hilarious. Like, it's just like a monkey with like normal arms, normal legs, and this huge gut sticking out.
He's literally Scoots' spirit animal.
Yeah, literally. So like these like animal like veterinarians or whatever like try to rescue this thing away from the food to like put him on a diet. And I guess like when they were trying to get him at first, all the other monkeys, because this is like the head monkey, were like beating off, like not beating off. That's poor choice of words. We're like fighting off the veterinarians, trying to like protect like Uncle Fat, because they're like, no, you can't take our bro. He's Uncle Fat. He eats with us. And like, but this guy was like, he was a man of the people. Like, he'd get food, and like he's like, oh, I'm a little full, so like he like passes down some of the junk food to like little baby monkeys and like his friends. But now now he's on a low carb diet. So sorry,
Uncle
bro.
Fat, Mark's Hall of Bros. Cardi, do you have one?
Yeah, so my Hall of Bros nomination is going to be Roger Goodell, NFL commissioner.
Wow.
This guy takes a lot of flack. Truth be told, I've never truly understood it. I love his handshakes at every NFL draft. I just can't. Personally, I've just never seen an issue with him. But he's only in because of the news today that I don't know how much of a hand he had in it, but he didn't stop it. And now that the celebrations are being ramped up, I'm a fan. And kudos to Roger Goodell, because he even went as far as to say, from my Marvin Lewis comments earlier, he just shrugged off Marvin Lewis and says, whatever. I've heard it before. We can't please everybody. So hats off to Roger Goodell, and he's my nomination.
Cool. All right.
So my Hall of Bros hot take is going to be a double nomination of the dude from what?
Oh, you got a 2-pack. Sorry, go ahead.
It's the dude from Sum 41, don't know his name, and Chad Kroger. We all know that Avril Lavigne is still missing.
I think
big Chad.
Unconfirmed rip in peace. Unconfirmed
rip in peace, but
good Ontario.
I feel like those two dusters had quite a bit to do with her disappearance.
Wow. So that's
and you're nominating them as bros?
You're nominating guys to the
potential
Hall of Bros
potential suspects in a murder trial.
Yes, that is the wildest. You get my vote just because that's the wildest nomination I've ever heard.
Did you just listen? You just listen.
You already got my vote. I don't need to hear anything else.
Okay, would you rather a world with Avril or without?
Big fan.
As long as she's not making any more music with.
Yeah, I don't like her music.
Wow.
Shout out Napanee.
This just in, Corey hates women.
I just love how Tim chirped me for wanting to stay with my family, but is getting all like
protective
about
Avril.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is definitely a different direction for you.
I mean, I'm just
trying to mix it up. I get it.
No, but like I respect it. I in a weird, dark way, I respect it.
All right, so you're nominating both ex-husbands of Avril Lavigne.
Yeah, yeah.
Corey was a skater boy. I thought he would be a fan of it.
Corey was a skater boy. This is a fact.
Terrible. He guaranteed spelled skate with the number 8 in it.
For
At
sure.
one point in his life, he did it.
But like, I'm just not sure. Like, can Denzel play a skater boy? I don't know.
Which NBA player is Tim gonna nominate?
Not Kevin Love.
He's gonna guaranteed he's going after Kimbo Slice's brother, who just like won some MMA fights.
Okay,
I should have nominated. I should have nominated Leonard Fournette.
Oh, that would have been a good call.
Nah, I honestly didn't prepare one, so I'm just gonna go the Crocodile Hunter, or what's his name, Steve Irwin, for
catching the romper.
For starting and ending the romper phase.
In khaki.
And because I don't have anybody else. So, R.I.P. Steve Irwin.
Rip in peace.
So I vote for the monkey.
Yeah, Uncle Fat or whatever his name was.
It's unanimous.
Oh wow! Boom.
Okay, so we have Isaiah Thomas and Mr. Fat.
What's his name? Mr. Fat or Uncle Fat?
No, it's Uncle Fat.
Uncle?
Uncle Fat's his name?
Yeah, Uncle Fat.
Okay. So this episode 2 is Holla Bro is Uncle Fat.
I think
in honor of this, I'm just gonna make Uncle Fat my Twitter profile picture for the next week, I think.
Okay.
So we're probably, I think a good format is to get it to 6, and then we can give 2 buys, and then we start breaking down the brackets to the winners.
Yeah, I agree.
We didn't have any Did we have any nominations for the Mitch bracket?
It was
week?
almost going to be you for almost not showing up on the podcast to watch the Ottawa Fury game. But
I wouldn't have even been here to defend myself.
Yeah.
It should. Yeah.
Mark was ready 40 minutes before we started. So
it's true. I went to a professional sporting event and was ready before anyone.
Professional, loosely translated.
Yeah, that's wasn't it an exhibition game?
Fury.
Wow. Okay.
All right, guys, that's episode 2. You can find us on YouTube, and you can find us on SoundCloud if you want to. And if not, we will just keep on doing this because it's fun as shit. See you next week, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
We the best music. Another one. DJ Khaled.
Yeah, you're looking at the truth, the money never lie, no. I'm the one, yeah. I'm the one early morning in the dawn, know you wanna ride now.